So string will basically is a class available to us in Java, and we define a string object as string str is equal to say hello. Now in here, a string is basically a collection of characters. So at the 0th position we have H available, at the first position we have E available, at the second position we have L available, and so on and so forth. Okay. Now the length of the string is basically the number of characters available in the string. So this is 5 for us. So there are a lot of inbuilt string methods. We are going to see some of them. So the minute I say str2 dot, you will see some of the methods which are available with the string class. Okay. For example, compare to, concat, contains, count, element at a given index, equals, index of, insert, join, length, pad left, pad right, remove, replace, reverse, split, substring, to lower, to upper, trim, trim start, trim end, etc. So these are some of the methods which are available with the string object. So some of the methods you will see in here, and some of the methods I'll give you as an assignment to be done. So this is string 1, this is a test, this is string 2, this is a text. Let's say we want to start with the basic method where we want to print the string dot length. So I will say str1 dot length will basically print the length or the number of characters of string 1. Then let's say I want to convert the string into upper. So I would say plus str1 dot to upper. Or I want to convert the second string to lowercase. So I will say str2 dot to lower. Okay. So let's see these three methods first. Let's run the program. So the length of the string is 12. 12 characters are there. The spaces in between will be calculated. Uppercase, lowercase. Okay. So when we convert every string into upper and we convert every string into lower, this is our uppercase and lowercase. Now let's see few more methods. Console dot write line, remove extra spaces. For that we will be saying the trim function. For that, let's declare another string with some extra spaces. Let's say I write this hello and a lot of spaces here, and I just say str0 dot trim. So in here, sorry, I have to, yeah, this hello which is printed will be sans spaces. If I don't want to print with trim and I want to print it like this, then you will see that there are spaces before and after the string which gets printed. See this? So these are the extra spaces which are available, and with trim function we have removed the extra spaces before and after the string. Now let's try to see a program where we are trying to compare the two strings. So we use dot compare function str1 str2. So if this comparison is equal to 0, we say they are equal. If this comparison is not equal to 0, we say it is not equal. So it is not equal because where one is text, the other is text. So these are not equal. Then let's try another function where we want to find out whether a string contains another string or not. So we say this is a test. We want to find whether the string contains test or not. We run it. So we get the sequence test was found. Now let's say we want to find out where the sequence test was found. So we say console.string line. So test is available at position. We'll say str dot index of test. So this will return where the test string is available from which position. So it is available from position 8. Okay. This is what our output would be. Now let's try the rest of the things. We have created a string 3. Last night I dreamt of San Pedro. And now we want to find the substring available from position 23. And we want to extract that substring and print it. So the substring from 23 is San Pedro to the end of the string. So these are some of the functions which are available to us for the string class. Any questions in here? This is pretty straightforward and simple.
Yeah, yeah, it's very straightforward. Yeah.
Okay. So few questions we will take. Write a program which takes a string as input and prints the reverse of it without using any inbuilt function. So you have to do this, okay?
Okay.
Now we are going to have a look at the concept of array. So array is basically a collection of similar elements. So unlike some scripting languages where you can actually have objects belonging to different data type as a part of an array, in C# and in Java, an array is basically a collection of similar elements. That's what an array is. So similar to string, an array is a collection of elements. It is defined using square brackets. And then you have to define the size of the array. So in here we have created an array called as marks where the data type is integer and the size of the array is 10. So total number of elements this array can take is 10. Again the indexing starts from 0 till length minus 1. Okay. Only till length minus 1, that means from 0 to 9 elements would be there. If you try to use an element position out of the index, you will get this exception. Array index out of bounds exception will be received. So in this program we create this array of integer type. We provide it with a size 10. We ask the user to provide marks of 10 students. Then we want to find out who has secured the highest marks, and let's say we want to find out who has secured the lowest marks. So we create a variable int highest, then we iterate from j0 to j marks dot length j plus plus. This is less than, if you say less than equal to, you have to say marks dot length minus 1, or otherwise you just say less than. So if highest is less than marks j, we make highest is equal to marks j. So by the time this entire array iterates, highest will basically contain the value which is secured highest. Then lowest, if lowest is greater than marks j, then lowest is equal to marks j. So we associate the least value to lowest. By the time this array iterates, we will get the lowest value. Now in an array, once the size of an array is defined, we cannot change its value. That means we cannot add any new value to the array. So highest marks are 100, lowest marks are minus 10. Now once the size of an array is defined, you cannot change this size of the array. Okay, it has to have this many number of elements. But if you want to create an array which is dynamic in nature, we use something called as an array list, which is available inside the systems.collection class or package. So in here we declare this array list. Now once this array list is declared, it has got some inbuilt method like add, like clear, like copy to, like index of, like insert, last index of, remove, remove add, reverse, etc., etc. So we, to add element inside the array list, we use basically al.add method. So this will all add these many elements inside the array. Then capacity basically tells us how many elements are there, and so does count. Then if I want to iterate through this array, I will use for each loop. For each integer I in AL, I want to print the information. Then this AL dot sort basically will sort all numbers in the ascending order, and then we print the information again. Now let's say before sorting I want to remove an element. So I will say remove at 3. Okay, and then I will say IL dot insert where at the third position I want to insert 89. Okay, so this is to show you that at the time of execution I can change the array elements. So I can remove an element, I can add an element. So you could see that 0, 1, 2, 3, 56 got removed, and for 56, 89 got inserted, and this is the sorted components or elements. Any questions in here?
Yeah, so basically, since array is static, means the positions are fixed. If you want to add or remove or change the position, we goes for array list, right?
Yeah, if you want to change the number of elements, not only position, the number of elements which can be available with an array. The array, you want to create an array which is dynamic in nature. You can insert something, remove something at runtime. Then we use an array list.
Okay, fine.
Now there are two important functions available with the string class, that is known as split and join. And the split and join function are basically used with arrays. So split basically breaks a string into an array of substrings based on a delimiter. And join basically concatenates an array of substrings to create a new string. So, example, I create this object string str is equal to my name is, okay. Now I create this array, so I say string data is equal to str dot split. On what basis I want to split? On colon, okay. So this will be a collection of strings. So data 0 would become my. Similarly, data 3 would become bond. Rest in between. Now if I want to join these two strings together, I would say join data with, let's say, comma. So the new string would become my semicolon name semicolon is. This will be the new string. So here, based on a comma, I want to split the string. Then I print the information associated with an array. Then I join the string with the space, the data of substrings with the space, and I get this information. Okay, got it? Any questions?
Yep.
Okay,
Got it.
so let's do a small program. Ask user to enter 5 strings. Find which string start with S. These are the, this is the program which you have to do right now, okay?
Okay.
So please start attempting.
Okay. So how about the reverse if you want to do now?
Hi Sajid, is it done?
Just half is done.
Okay. See, in this program, you should ideally have made an array of 6 strings, okay? Because this is not required. You are trying to do a comparison of every string which starts with S, right? So an array of strings should have been made, not picking individual strings like string 1, string 2, string 3, string 4, string 5, okay? Is this clear? ठीक है. Hello, Sajid, I cannot hear you. Hello? 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 Hello?